Oh, welcome back, everybody. This is the view I was trying to get for you in the last one. As you can see, it is the fog is lifting a little bit. Been hanging out for a little while. Getting a little bit buggy, so I'm going to take off. But figured I'd at least try to get the view, since this is what I came up here for in the first place. So, it is a gorgeous day for a ride. Not too hot. A little on the cool side, a little foggy, but yeah, let's hit the road. So continue on this journey of new riding. So, as a new rider, one of the bigger things is don't get discouraged. This is something that takes practice. It's gonna take a little bit of dedication, so, and it's not cheap. Motorcycling, it's not cheap. You know, it's not, oh, all I need is a bike and a helmet, which, I mean, really, yes, you do need that, but you also need the gloves. You need a good pair of pants. You need to have the gear, which I have gloves, I have the helmet, I wear pants. I don't always wear my boots, like this morning I'm not. I'm also not wearing my jacket either, which I should be. Actually would have been a really good day for my jacket. It's a little cooler than I thought it would be up here, because I think it's what is it? It's only like 60 out, so thought it would have warmed up a little bit, but it hasn't, at least not yet. It's still fairly early. So yeah, don't get discouraged by the gear. The gear is going to cost you. I bought a multi-layer jacket. It is padded. It does have the armors in the armor in the elbows and the shoulders. It also has a removable quilted liner for when it gets a little bit colder out, and it's also got a waterproof layer as well. It does have some of the high-vis green on it, so I'm not 256 new. Sorry, I'm just kind of paying attention, trying to figure out where I'm going here. So yeah, definitely wear the gear, especially as a new rider. It's only going to help you. It's not going to hurt you. Again, I can't speak much on it because right now I am not, and I should be. So I also have, these are the gloves I'm wearing right now. I do have another pair that provide more protection than these, but yeah, and just, you know, be mindful about everything you're doing out here. One of the things I learned was, actually, I think it was my second day, my first actual day I went for a ride. These black strips you see in the road that they seal cracks with, tar snakes, are very, very slippery. I was a little on the warm side when I was out, so they were kind of, you know, I guess melting a little bit, but yeah. and all of these roads with low speed limits. So yeah, just be mindful, and you know, always plan extra money for the gear. The license alone, depending on where you live, the price might vary. Where I am, it was $300 to do my MSF course. Plus the DMV fees to get my permit, get my license, all that. So there's, you know, other costs involved than like I said, just, oh, it's going to be what the motorcycle costs and what the helmet's going to be. There is a lot more to it. So just keep that in mind. Again, I haven't paid for the first maintenance. The dealer said it's about $150 for the first service. Again, that is on a new bike, so there's a lot more they go through. It's not just an oil change. They check all the fluids. They go through, there's a few bolts that they retorque on the bike, and they do a chain adjustment and things like that as well. And the more you can do yourself, the more money you're going to be able to save. So it's one of those things. I can do a lot of things myself. The first service I'm going to let the dealer do, and I'm going to talk to him while I'm there and see about, you know, doing things. Will that void the warranty? Things along those lines. 'Cause that's something I don't want to do, even though I'm more than capable of it. But I'd like to not void my warranty, just in case I do have an issue. But again, these bikes have been around forever, so the reliability is not something I'm worried about, not at all in the least. But still, you know, you always want to keep up on your services and things like that. Keep your bike in tip-top shape, so that way you don't have any problems further down the road. Yep, I have no idea where I am. I'm just kind of tooling around through here. N35, all right. So I hope everyone has a good time while they're out riding. Doesn't matter what you ride, as long as you're having fun. And riding is one of those things that is not for everybody. I wasn't sure if it was going to be for me, so like I said, you know, I didn't go with the best option of going out buying a new bike. But like I said, I rode dirt bikes growing up. I didn't own one, I just rode them. All my friends had them. I ended up with a quad. But I had some experience, you know, like 20 years ago. Probably more like 25 years ago. So I knew it was something I enjoyed. And then the MSF course as well. Was kind of, yeah, I like doing this. It's going to be fun. The first time on the road was pretty nervous with traffic, because you never know. People in cars don't always pay the most attention to everything, and I see it constantly. People on their phone, you know, texting, just even talking on it. All that kind of stuff, doing makeup, eating, drinking, you know, there's numerous things people in cars are doing while they're driving. That's taking their attention away from the road, and on top of, most people don't look for bikes anyways. It makes it a little bit more kind of nerve-wracking. On top of also, while I was playing around with my bike before I left the dealers, you know, just hitting all the buttons and stuff, going through it, I accidentally put it in kilometers an hour, so I had no idea how fast I was actually going. Which isn't helpful. I wasn't sure if I was speeding. Ooh, yep, see, there you go. That was a horrible shift. Things like that, I'm still trying to get used on the clutch, and yeah, no, I got like almost 250 miles on it, and I'm still like a derp. But it is a process. So yeah, I took that kind of wide because I was not looking. But yeah, that's another thing that they'll teach you in the MSF course, and you know, you always want to look into the turn. You want to look through the turn, I guess is a good way to put it. So you always want to turn your head, especially when you're making tight turns. Kind of the way they explained it was, if you turn your head and you're looking somewhere, your body will follow. And it does hold true, especially with the motorcycle. So it's one of those things to keep in mind. And the more I ride, the more it becomes a habit, and you gets to the point where you don't think about it, you just do it. So that is plus. And I'm just trying to go by memory from looking at Google Maps of where I'm supposed to be going. At this point, I think we're pretty good. I got one more turn to make, and then I know where I'm at. So, but yeah, as you can see, it's actually worked out. This is a gorgeous ride. The road's not too bad either, other than that construction I went through. And well, I guess at this point it's going to be what, 2 or 3 videos ago. So it's a gorgeous day. As you can see, the clouds are already starting to come in. Yeah, some of it is fog, but not all of it. Still the fog lifting, but for the most part, it's going to be warm. It's going to be a beautiful day up here with thunderstorms and rain showers and all that fun stuff that is no bueno for me riding a bike. So I did commute all last week on this, every single day last week. I leave for work at 1 o'clock in the morning. A couple of those days, oh, see, here we go. Yep. I'm still working on trying to get the rev match down for downshifting, but like I said, I'm still learning. I'm not that good. Some of this stuff, you know, depending on how much experience you have, you'll be able to see the mistakes that I make. Some of them I will point out, some of them I won't. And again, part of that is still me being a new rider. I'm aware of probably 97% of the mistakes I make, I'm aware of. And it all comes down to me and my inexperience. So that's just something else to be mindful of when you're new. You're gonna make mistakes. You are still learning. I mean, I probably won't be super confident for a while. I am confident, but not Not like, oh yeah, I can go out and do anything. That is not me. Something I don't do is wheelies. Kind of like how I just realized my blinker was still on. I thought I hit it and I didn't. That is something else I do that I've done a few times, and I get looks at people and I'm not sure what they're thinking, but so you got your cancel for right here. The horn's right below it. I've accidentally kind of hit the horn while I'm trying to cancel my turn signal. I have done that quite a few times. Oh, Jeep house. Yes. Sorry, I've got a thing for Jeeps. And the other thing I mentioned in the video I posted was accidental neutrals. Sometimes I catch it without revving, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I go and it's just wing, and oh, look at that, I'm in neutral. Not going anywhere. And again, people will look at you and I'm like, yep, now I feel like a douche. And then I go on with my life. So, it happens. Everybody does it. Nobody's perfect. But I think that'll about do it for today. And some of these videos I will kind of just pick up in the middle of a ride. The GoPro, I always keep it recording just in case something happens. So it's always recording. A lot of times I talk to myself anyways, so I figured, hey, why not just talk to anybody who watches moto vlogs and might be kind enough to watch my videos. So I think that'll about do it for today. Till the next one, I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Keep it rubber side down, as always. That is the good side. And until the next one, peace.